I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel so that you will be notified whenever I post a new video. So let's begin. Your support means so much. A quick subscription helps me keep making content you'll love. I really appreciate you being here. If you want to see more content like this, be sure to hit that like and subscribe button. On a small, sun-drenched fishing boat named the Onchum Sea Lily, a young Guyanese fisherman named Kai felt the familiar tug of the current. He had spent his entire life on these waters, a deep emerald expanse where the sky met the sea in a hazy, endless line. For generations, his family had cast their nets here, their lives woven into the rhythm of the tides and the silver flash of herring. But in recent years, a new rhythm had joined the old, the low, constant thrum of drilling ships on the horizon. They looked like steel islands, silent and imposing, a promise of a future Kai couldn't yet grasp. One day, while mending his nets, a rogue wave tossed a small, intricately carved wooden fish into his boat. It was unlike anything he had ever seen, its scales shimmering with a strange iridescence. He brought it back to his village, a humble collection of brightly painted houses on stilts along the coast. His grandfather, a man with a face weathered like driftwood and eyes that held the wisdom of 1,000 sunsets, recognized the carving. "That," he said, his voice a low rumble, "is the oilfish, a legend passed down from our ancestors. They say it can only be found when the heart of the deep gives up its fire. It is a sign of great change." And change it did. The first gush of oil from the Liza Wunham discovery didn't just bring wealth, it brought a whirlwind of progress and a crossroads for the nation. Roads were paved, schools were built with new materials, and for the first time, electricity hummed through every home in Kai's village. But with the good came the difficult. The sea, once an open playground, was now a carefully managed corridor for giant tankers. The air sometimes carried the faint metallic scent of industry. Some of his friends left the village to find work on the rigs, their fishing nets gathering dust in their homes. Kai worried that the old ways, the rhythms of the sea that had defined his family for so long, were fading away. One evening, standing on the shore and watching the sunset paint the sky in fiery hues, Kai held the wooden fish in his hand. He looked from the darkening horizon, where the lights of the drilling platforms glowed like a distant constellation, to the small fishing boats returning to shore, their lanterns bobbing like fireflies. He knew then that the story wasn't about one thing replacing another. It was about finding a new harmony. The next day, he started a community project to teach the children of the village about both the new world and the old. He taught them how to navigate by the stars and read the tides, just as his grandfather had taught him. But he also taught them how to use a computer to track weather patterns and how to read the complex charts of the sea. And as years turned into a new decade, Kai's small village became a testament to the beautiful blend of tradition and progress. It was a place where the old fishermen's tales were told alongside stories of technological marvels. The scent of salt and fish mingled with the distant hum of a new industry. The sea lily still sailed every morning, but now it was a symbol, not just of a family's past, but of a nation's future. A future where the heart of the deep had indeed given up its fire, and in doing so, had illuminated the path for a new generation to find their own beautifully balanced way. Thanks for watching.